Karnataka School Examination and Assessment Board 6th class Malleshwaram, Bengaluru. So today we are discussing SLC midterm examination for the year 2025-26. So dear students, you are seeing the part A physics. It is allotted to 27 marks. So first you are seeing MCQ questions. The field lines inside the current carrying solenoid are parallel, hence the magnetic field inside the solenoid is. So option is here is B equal. So you are seeing second option. An electric current flowing through a conductor for 2 seconds generates J joules of heat. If the current flowing through the same conductor is doubled and passed for half second, then the amount of heat generated is, that is Bj. So then the device used to vary in the resistance is an electric circuit variable resistor. Why does a magnetic needle brought near a bar magnet deflect due to magnetic field? So fifth one, part of diagram showing the flow of current in circuit is given. So you are saying the condition. So here is resistance in R3 is more. So 2 marks. So you are seeing a diagram. In this diagram, the magnetic field at point B is lesser than the point A because magnetic field strength is stronger near the poles and weaker at the center of bond magnet. So for 2 marks, state Joule's law of heating, write the mathematical form of the law. The heat produced in the resistor directly proportional to the square of the current, it is I square. Directly proportional to the resistance of the conductor. Directly proportional to the time for the which the current flows. Mathematical expression is equal to I square RT. Or state Ohm's law define its Ohm's law. So potential difference across the ends of the metallic conductor is directly proportional to the current passing through it, provided its temperature remains the same. The potential difference across the two ends of conductor is 1 volt and the current through it is 1 ampere and the resistance R of the conductor is 1 ohm. 1 ohm is 1 volt by 1 ampere. For 3 marks. So draw the schematic diagram of an electric circuit comparing of resistors R1, R2 and R3 connected in series, a battery, a switch and the device used to measure the potential difference of the total resistance and electric current. So you are seeing the detailed diagram here. So this is the good diagram. State right hand thumb rule. Write 4 characteristics of magnetic field lines. So right hand thumb rule states, holding a current carrying straight conductor in right hand such that the thumb indicates the direction of current and the fingers wrapping around the conductor indicates direction of field lines of the magnetic field. Characteristics of magnetic field lines. Field lines arise from north pole and end into south pole of the magnets. Field lines are closed curves. Magnetic field is stronger where the field lines are crowded. Field lines are never intersect each other. So our questions you are seeing. State Fleming left hand rule. Write the characteristics of magnetic field lines formed rounded around the current carrying circular loop. So we are seeing Fleming left hand rule. The characteristics of magnetic field lines formed around a current carrying circular loop. Find the amount of charges flowing in circuit if 1 ampere of current flows for 5 minutes in circuit. So another one is if 2 joules of work is done in bringing 1 coulomb of charge from one point to another, then what is the potential difference between those 2 points? So you are seeing the solution. So Q equal to IT, we know. So I is 1, so T is 5. So we will convert the time into seconds. So 60 seconds, 60 into 5, so 300 coulomb. So V equal to W by Q. So here is work is 2 W 1, that is 2 volt. Find the work done if 9 coulomb of charge moves between 2.7 potential difference of 9 volt. What is the electric current if 3 coulomb of charge flows through a point in 3 seconds in electric circuit? So you are seeing the answer V equal to, so W equal to VQ. So 9 into 9, that is 11 joule. So I equal to Q by T, 3 by 3 is, that is 1 ampere. So you are seeing 4 marks questions. What is overload? What are the causes for overloading in domestic electric circuit? So what is the function of an earth wire? So we are saying the causes of overload. And what is an overload? When live wire and neutral wire come to contact the current in the circuit increases, this is called overload. So cause for overload is connecting too many applications to a single socket. When live wire and neutral wire come into direct contact, the function of an earth wire, so if leakage of current occurs in the electrical appliances, keep their potential difference the same as to the earth. So you are seeing fifth 5 marks question. What is the electric power? Which is the SI unit of electric power? Write the three formula used to calculate electric power. So we are saying the formulas: P equal to VI, P equal to I square R, P equal to V square by R. So yeah, these are three formulas. What is the function of fuse? So you are seeing the fuse applications. So then what is the difference between the wire used in the filaments of bulb and the wire used in the fuses of respect to their melting points? So you are seeing this. So wire used in the filament bulbs, that is tungsten is used. So wire used in the fuses alloy or copper metals are used. It is high melting point. So wire used in the fuses, it is low melting point. Yes, this is the answer. So come across the chemistry part B. It is allotted 25 marks. So first you are seeing the MCQ questions. So 13 question answer is C, obtaining copper coat on iron nail by electrolysis. So 14 answer is, that is C, a small amount of sodium hydroxide. So 15, an acid present in the sting hairs of nettle leaves, that is methanoic acid. That is a very easy question. So 16 question, suggest any two methods to prevent rancidity. So using antioxidant, keeping food in airtight containers, refrigerator. So 17th one, so sulfate radical and barium ion are the salts. So you are seeing these two pictures. Beaker A is neutral salt and beaker B is acidic salt. So 19.1, list of observation. So change in state, change in color, evolution of gas, so change in temperature, that is also called a GST-PC. So you are seeing the graphite rod and oxygen. Oxygen is evolving, graphite rod. So draw a diagram of arrangement of potash. So you are seeing this good image. 3 marks question. Exothermic and endothermic. Exothermic means water is added to the beaker containing calcium oxide. Endothermic means when the ferrous sulfate crystals are heated, because it loses water molecules decompose reactions. So our question, so you are seeing copper plus oxygen, copper oxide, hydrogen reduced to copper oxide back to copper, and water vapor is formed. So 3 marks question. Bleaching powder, so molecular formula is calcium oxychloride, CaOCl2, plaster of Paris. So also you will write uses, also you write uses. So plaster of Paris, CaSO4 hemihydride, its uses. Sodium carbonate, molecular formula is Na2CO3, you also write it uses. What is strong acid? How is tooth decay caused? Mention a measure that is followed to prevent a tooth decay. So you are seeing some points here. I am showing. So 25th question, A, concentrated acid and dilute acid difference. Blue to litmus paper turn to red, base red litmus paper turns to blue. So another option, acid and base. So acid are sour in taste, bases are bitter. Change the color of blue to litmus, change color of red litmus to blue. So come up across biology, that is 28 marks. So carbohydrates in the plants are stored in the form of starches. Structures that perform exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide are in alveoli. So what is double circulation? So this is the question. So the folding of leaves in sensitive plant, the movement is independent of growth and non-directional. So you are seeing 2 mark question. The mineral essential for production of thyroxine hormone, iodine,